Hello everyone, welcome back. So we have done it. I have done it. I have recorded 25 videos of playing out of position when we open up on UTG and like, okay, what to do next, right? And the guy on the button calls us and we have a flop. So it was really nice, a fantastic experience. Like I studied all these different flops, their structures, and I had some kind of discoveries for myself. So I definitely enjoyed it. I think overall it helped me to improve my game and my poker mind evolved as well. So that was really nice to do that. I think I will continue making some videos. But I wanted to kind of summarize all these and I wanted to share my results with you. What changed, how it changed, what I think about all these now, and where to go next. Okay, to begin with, let's jump into the period of time before recording videos. So I will choose November because this is the time when I didn't record anything. And I started approximately recording at the end of December, I think, or in the middle of December. I don't remember the exact date. But still, I think it would be really nice to check the results and summarize. And while the page, oh, okay, it loaded pretty fast. Still, while the EV graphic is loading, I would like to talk a little bit about some things that come to my mind after these 25 videos, like what I came to and how it influenced my game. So there are a total of like approximately four things that I would like to kind of highlight. They are all, of course, interconnected. So don't think that one is separate from another. Not that much, I would say, right? But overall, still, I tried to kind of highlight some specific moments. So what is number one? Recording these videos helped me to focus on the process. Okay, it constantly helped me to kind of go forwards towards like not towards making money, but towards like understanding the game, how it works, why it works, how to play here, why to play in this way, why does it make sense. And it helped me a lot to, when I jumped into the game after that, after making these videos, it helped me a lot to still continue focusing on the game and to keep my mind like on these combinations, on these different parameters that come into play, paying attention to our opponents, So I stopped thinking about like, oh, I need to win money, I need to make like $20, I need to make $50. No, this is a wrong mindset that kind of doesn't help me. No, focusing on money doesn't ever help me. So this is something that I came to actually over the years of playing poker, but still, even during making these videos, that like stop focusing on the money, just focus on your game and play your best game. This is what is important, to think, to understand. And then you start noticing your opponent's mistakes when they play incorrectly and you can exploit them. So I think this is one of the main things that happened to me. And these videos, making these videos, helped me a lot to understand this. And yeah, so I just started focusing on the process even more. And I play 3 tables in total usually. And sometimes I didn't even notice how my pot, how my stack was growing. Because every time when I was playing, I was purely focusing on the opponents, on the game, on the cards that I have, on the board, on the actions of opponents and my actions. And thus, then when I finished the session, I would discover, wow, I earned some money here. I earned plus 20, plus 50, plus 10, doesn't matter. Most of the time, these were winning sessions. So this is really great. Now, before we start talking about the second thing that I would like to highlight, let's take a look at the November results. As you can see here, guys, we played approximately 19,000 games in November, and the results were here. Let's see, 200 and next 9,000 hands. Okay, it needs to load a little bit, but I suppose, as far as I remember, it should be around. Yeah, okay, look here, around 350. Well, if we take into account the orange line is 300, right? So here still there was some solid play somewhere here. Looks like I was very inspired, right? Played very correctly. And overall the line goes up. So this is kind of good, but still you can see that most time the line was quite flat. Yeah, and here as well. So that's when I decided to kind of up my game and spend more time on studying. Um, well, not exactly in November, in December, to be honest, right? But still, you can see the results here are like this, 300, 350 approximately. For those who don't know, we have two lines. One shows you the expected value, that is the orange line, the money that you are expected to make when you play correctly in like the way that you played. And the other line is like $350. This is the money that you actually made, right? This line will be different sometimes. Sometimes it will be bigger, sometimes it will be lower, because sometimes you go all in and you know you have 90%, for example, that you will win this board, but actually the opponent strikes, hits his dream card and wins, and it will show here that you lost. Okay, so overall the results are like this. Okay, great. Let's load now to December and see how it changed, whether it changed or not. And while it is loading, so let's talk about the second thing that I would like to talk about, that is consistency. So recording these videos helped me to consistently devote myself to the game, devote myself to studying the game. It was like usually every day 2, maximum 3 hours, maybe sometimes 3.5 hours. So 1 hour I was studying, and 2.5 hours I was playing the game. This consistency, that you start treating poker as part of kind of mini job, but the job that you actually enjoy. This is the kind of like hobby that you enjoy. You don't need to have like you don't need to be very strict with the time. You can just like start playing when you feel like, studying first and then playing. And this consistency helped me a lot too, because I started thinking about poker in a different way. I stopped worrying about this. Okay, so I just did this. 1 hour I study, right? And then 1 hour I just play my best. I try to play my best. I try to understand every hand and how to play this particular hand. My mind sharpened a lot, and the gambling thing totally disappeared. Like talking about gambling, right? How to fight tilt, how to fight gambling. Limit yourself, with the time. If you cannot limit yourself with the time, maybe poker is not for you. Yeah, and you cannot always earn all money in the world playing poker. That's why, like, this thing, like, oh, maybe 10 minutes more, maybe 1 hour more, it can be counterproductive. So limiting myself in time and being consistent was a key kind of to success, I think. So this is the thing number 2 that I would like to highlight. Now let's check the December results. The December results, I remember I started recording videos approximately at the end or middle, in the middle of December or at the end of December. I'm not fully sure yet. So let's take a look. Okay, it is loading here. Okay, while it is loading, so let's get to the third thing that I want to talk about. Disciplined. Yeah, I already started touching this when I was talking about consistency, when you play every day or every second day. So now disciplined. I became disciplined, and because I was limiting myself, right, in time. It helped me as well not to think about poker when I finished playing. I finished playing, that's it, okay? So let it go. Forget about poker, forget about, all this. Just, do other stuff in your life that you want to do. So it was fantastic. Honestly, like, discipline is very important, I think, in all aspects of life. And being disciplined in poker, and with these videos, really helped me improve my game as well. Yeah, that was really, really cool. Let's take a look at the results here in December when I approximately started recording these videos. So as you can see, the total amount of hands is approximately 22,000. As you can see, the fluctuations are here getting crazy, right? Especially here. I don't know why and what was going on there. I suppose I was bluffing a lot and maybe bluffing incorrectly. Maybe the game was very aggressive, but usually these dips, they signify that one day I was playing all right, the other day I tried to maybe win back and stuff. So these things are actually, I think, kind of not very healthy. And you can see that the EV dips as well here, like dips by $70 somewhere from 255 to 162, so $100 flying here and back. It is kind of still a normal situation in poker. I think even among professionals, the fluctuations happen like this. Yeah, don't be upset about this too much. Sometimes take breaks. Sometimes I take breaks for a couple of days away from poker if I feel like that there is something wrong with the game, with my game, I mean. Right? Okay, here, look, some boost happens. And let's see, we still have to check the next. Okay, look here. Yeah, so here you see we're going up, here we are flat, and here we're going more up. I think here it is special when I started actually like recording almost every day and just devoting myself like to playing every hand well. Just thinking and trying to play. Yeah, and yeah, so I think here, as you can see, the results are much better. 450 both lines, by the way, which is really good. Yeah, we played more hands here, 3,000 more hands, but still, I mean, these results are very, I think, very loud, right? So kind of we're getting better here. Once again, I don't know whether it is really connected with me studying that much or not, but I think yes, because I felt honestly more confident when playing now. So in December, my confidence in the game has improved dramatically, and I really felt very well the game. I don't want to say that you always feel perfectly the game. Sometimes I still lose this confidence and I have to work on my game to become better. But I really was sometimes like playing so well. I was proud of myself that I understood the game. Now let's start checking the new year 2023, where I started recording even more videos and how the results changed there. So we will pull up January results here. Okay, and while it is loading, I want to talk about the next thing that kinda I would like to admit, would like to highlight and would like to note, right? Okay, so that is, as I wrote here, treat it as any other activity without emotions, and money is numbers. So to elaborate this thought, recording these videos helped me stop thinking about poker as a way to earn money, right? I mean, it is kind of connected with the first thing that I highlighted, right? But overall, still like treating poker as my favorite hobby, as something that I really like and enjoy, not as something where I come to, to how to say this, to fight with other fighters. It became more like a chess game, where I can enjoy it. I can enjoy my opponents, how they play. I can appreciate how they play, and my opponents suddenly, from foes, became my friends. It was as if I'm like playing with my friends at the table, and when anything strange happened, I would be like, whoa, man, what is this thing that you're doing? That is so cool, So this approach of like treating your opponents at the table as your friends, with whom you just, decided to sit down and play the game, and you studied some theory, they studied some theory, it felt really good. It also helped me not to underestimate my opponents, So my opponents became for me very interesting um, opponents. Okay, I'm sorry for saying opponents, but like they became those who study as well, you know. And so seeing them from this perspective, understanding that you're not better than them, you know, improved my game as well. Because when you understand that actually they can be better than you know, not worse than you, then you start playing very carefully. You start thinking more. You start paying attention more. Not like just, he always does this, I will call here. He always. No, I was really thinking about every single hand, you know, most of the time, right? Most of the time. It was really nice to admit. Okay, I will continue talking about this. Let's take a look at the, what is this, January results, right? Okay, so what can we see here? Blah, 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 blah. Still some crazy fluctuations, to be honest. Yeah, very strange line, but okay. Let's see the next 10,000 hands. I played in total 24,000 hands. Yeah, as you can see here, we're going up, up, up. There was actually a 1 week break when I didn't record any videos and I didn't play poker at all. I think it was somewhere here because I was celebrating the Chinese New Year, so I couldn't play poker. I was occupied. Yeah, in total I played a lot of hands here, 24,600 hands approximately. And as you can see, the results, they started going up and up, right? The results have become really good. 400, 500, especially the orange line. Take a look at that. Approximately $500. So these are really good numbers. Yeah, talking about numbers. Oh, wait a second. Let's load up the next month, February, right? And we'll continue discussing what we were discussing. Okay, February graph. Let's see. So while it is loading, yeah, as for the game and treating it in a different way, right? Not as a way of income, not as a way of earning money, but as just like your favorite activity where you play with friends. You know, you come. It really helps you even to have this shift in your mind that you like it now. You know, you enjoy it a lot. You come, you're like, wow, I want to study this. Wow, I want to understand this better, how it works. It really helped a lot. And one more thing that actually I understood long ago, but still that I want to highlight here is that money, you know, money is just numbers. Money has become numbers. It is just numbers in the game. I mean, like you play for these numbers. So don't think about that this is $10. Don't think like, oh, I might lose this money. Oh, like this and this. You know, don't worry about this. And when you stop worrying about this, then your game improves as well because you start understanding, okay, how do I bluff here? How do I work here? What do I do here? What does my opponent want to show? What is this thing overall? Yeah, so thinking in this way helped me a lot to realize that, wow, really, you know, like it is just a game, you know, and money is just a side effect. When you play correctly, you know, you can earn money. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the results in February, where I was recording most part of my videos. I was really consistent there. And let's see, we have approximately 18,000 hands that we played here, right? In NL10. Okay, I am at the moment playing at NL10. So I switched back to NL10 because I want to improve some parts of my theory. Okay, so next 8,000, let's see. So overall, like here, there was this very wonderful peak, right? All in EV, 2,209. But overall, like my EV was not good. So here something was not perfect. Overall, you can see the line goes up most of the time, right? Then there are some moments when it goes down and then goes up again. Yeah, I mean, these moments happen, you know, not every time we're perfect. But the main thing, I really enjoyed the game. I continued studying the game and it felt really good. I mean, like, these results are to work with, okay, to kind of see, what way we went through. But I still feel that my game improved, even though the results here might not show it that well. So, to be honest, I mostly enjoyed my game in February, to be honest. But overall, yeah, so these are the results of February. Yeah, not perfect ones, but here that's what we have somehow. Okay, I thought it would be like around 500 maybe, but it is not 500, 450 approximately the green line, 250 the orange line. So not perfect, right? Yeah, actually that's interesting to see that. Okay, good. Now let's take a look at March when I finished recording. So from the 1st of March to the 15th of March, let's see the results here. Yeah. While it is loading, so I want to say a little bit when to play. I was lucky to have time in the morning. So after waking up, maybe going to the gym and coming back, I had this time in the morning. So when I would be recording videos, sometimes before the gym, so it would be like maybe maybe it would be 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. And it was a very nice way to start the day, you know? So you work on your videos, you work on your game 1 hour when your head is super fresh, and then you play the game for 2 hours. Felt so good. You know, all this time that you can see here, it is approximately like 3 hours a day from Monday to Friday. Some days I did not play. Some days, like, I was playing less, 1 hour. Some days I would be playing like 2.5 hours, right? But overall, you can make money from $300 to $500 just playing for 3 hours a day. Not even for 3 hours playing, right? 1 hour studying and 1 hour playing. Oh, 2 hours playing, I mean. You have 3 hours in total. This feels great, you know? And this is only an L10. Like, when you open up, and the big blind is 10, 10 cents, right? And the overall the bank is $10, right? You have in your stack. So it feels really good about this. And I can note I played in the morning, but I can feel that every time when I played in the evening, my results were worse. Because first in the evening you lose kind of the control of time much faster, I think. You don't limit yourself. You're like, it is already evening. I can do whatever I want. I can play as much as I want. This is a very bad approach to poker as a serious hobby, right? You know, if you want just to gamble and lose your money, okay, you can do that, but just be prepared to lose it, right? I want to play to work on my games, so I try to play always in the morning. Evening was never like a way out for me. Plus, in the evening, our brain usually is very tired after a long day when you had to do this and this and this and this. You know, in the evening, you don't, at least me, I don't even understand what was going on in the evening. Like, what the heck is this guy doing? How should I respond? Why is it like this? And so on. You know, so like thinking about this in this way, I kind of just imagine like you with the fresh head versus you with a tired head and tired brain, right? So like who will win? Which one of you will win? Of course, the one who studies in the morning has this wonderful warm up in the in this working session in the studio, and then you will have a playing session, right? When you play, this person will definitely have a higher chance, higher possibility, higher probability, higher, let's say, luck even to win in the game versus you who came after work, who is tired, who is hungry, maybe a little bit emotional, maybe a little bit angry, and your brain doesn't work. Yeah, so these are just my general things and notes that I would like to bring up here in this video after recording 25 videos, right? So let's see about what about these results here. This is March already, and as you can see, it was all good. until here. Here I have a flat line in terms of the orange line. Yeah, here I didn't already have much time. I stopped here, exactly. I finished recording my videos, didn't play much, sometimes played, sometimes not. And actually a couple of times I played in the evening, which is really, really bad. Very, very bad for the game. And immediately you can see this in the results. So I will be avoiding this, of course. Unfortunately, my mornings at the moment are going to be occupied for 4 or 5 months. I'm not very happy about this, but I will still try to make these videos for at least like 2 times a week, because I don't want to abandon my game and my results. I want to continue working on that. Yeah, so that's why, like, now we're going to make 25 more videos when we are on the button versus UTG open. Okay, but this time, before these 25 videos, I think I might record some, maybe 5, maybe 10 videos where I'm gonna be practicing just my calling and 3-betting range. Okay, because I want to be better at 3-betting versus different types of opponents. I'm going to study more when the opponent opens with the right range, for example 14.2, right? That is like my range on the UTG, how I play versus this range. How I would play versus a 12% open, because a lot of kind of nitty players, they open exactly 12%. I will study maybe 10% as well and 6% as well, right? Because there are some super nitty players. So I want to take this into account, how it changes, how I play versus them, and I want to be better at this. So I think I will practice for maybe 10 videos, just studying different like approaches to different ranges, how I react towards different opening ranges. And then I will be recording, I think, the play when we are in position on the button, calling versus a UTG open, and how we play that. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, if you are watching. Yeah, good luck to you at the tables. Work on your game, become better, improve, and that's it for now. Just one last thing that I would like to mention here. As you can see, I hid my nickname because I play on GG Poker, okay, and I think there is no benefit in revealing my nickname, at least at the moment. And especially I heard recently there are a lot of hacks into a lot of people lose their accounts on GG Poker, and yeah, so their accounts get stolen, which is really not cool. So be careful, guys, at the tables. You know, work on your game, become better, and enjoy the game, guys. Focus on the process, and money will come. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next videos.